Humanity in tense times. Now more than ever, I see tension and divide. It's a reality we can't ignore because if we don't learn from history, it's certain to repeat itself. I hope that you see that we need to stop promoting hate and embrace love for all humanity. Peace cannot be achieved through violence. It can only be attained through understanding. I'm a firm believer that one must work on himself or herself before they try and change the world. In recent years, we've seen so much regression, violence, and suffering across all of our communities in America, and even the world abroad, driven by hatred and greed. People have become desensitized to others' struggles and pains. Humanity has become infested with hatred and intolerance for one another. It feels overwhelming at times how many problems we have to face in today's climate. I like to say we're in the Empire Strikes Back chapter of our collective story. Cornell University study published that 85% of the events that we worry about never come to pass. In other words, this too shall pass. We've lost our sense of respect for humanity, and we've forgotten what it means to empathize for our fellow man. People have become so connected to social media that they have disconnected from themselves and their communities. It's truly beautiful what the world has to offer when you leave your bubble and expand your mind. There's so much love and hospitality to experience in other cultures. Give them all a chance and don't jump to judgment fed to you by the media. There are still plenty of examples of humanity in society today. The other day, I was at the grocery store and I saw a young woman and her children checking out at the register when a really harsh reality faced her, like many of us today. As she went back to grab essentials for her kids, like diapers and baby formula, I saw the person in front of me in line in between us, without hesitation, take out their card and pay for everything in her cart. It just takes one small act of kindness or one person truly believing in you to change your life. Being kind to someone passing by in your life can give them the hope and courage they need to pass it on to the next person. This truly touched my heart and reminded me that you don't have to move mountains to make a difference. You can make such a profound impact on the world by just doing the meaningful little things more often. Open your eyes and ears to others. You'll quickly come to realize how kind people can really be. I've learned that one of the best ways to gain perspective, which I think is the key to all happiness, is to just sit back and observe before you judge or speak. Our Creator gave us 2 ears and 2 eyes and 1 mouth, and it was intended that one be used more than the other. I was not raised religiously, but rather culturally and spiritually with Persian and Zoroastrian values. It's simple: good thoughts, good words, and good deeds. My father and mother always encouraged me to keep an open mind and heart for others' beliefs. I grew up with Muslim, Jewish, and Christian friends who, through my interactions with school, I eventually came to realize had similar pillars of values and beliefs aligning with my own. I set the tone of every day with gratitude for the privilege of having that day to move forward in this journey. As a chess player, I show gratitude for my pieces and the ability to move forward. Life gives you challenges and obstacles in front of you. Never give up hope. There is always another move, so long as you hold faith and you take the next step with intention. Japanese legend says that if you feel like you're losing everything this season, trees shed their leaves and fruit every year, they still stand tall and wait for better and fruitful days ahead. I want to leave you with a poem that I wrote about love and hope. Like the raging ocean crashing ashore, the longing of the sand as the waves retract more. Blue are those eyes agaze, a stare that will send a man into a maze. Majestic, the gypsy, joyous in dance, setting a crowd into a cobra-like trance. As the night adjourns, a new day rises, peace and harmony horizons.